Hello and good afternoon, BusinessCom. Today I will be doing an informational presentation on peculiar pyramids and their correlation to power status. My name is Joy Holcomb, and it is my pleasure to present for all of you today. Uh, Pyramids, architectural marvels or vanity projects of the rich and powerful. We are all aware of the pyramids of Giza, built by the fascinating people of ancient Egypt. But mankind did not stop there. As we all gaze in wonderment at these incredible structures, we eventually ask ourselves, who were they made for and why? I found myself asking this question when I traveled to Europe and found myself staring at an impressive pyramid in one of the most unlikely of places. This got me interested in where else in the world I could find these structures and what is the historical significance behind them. This is the Pyramid of Cestus, located in Rome, Italy. This is the pyramid that sparked my aforementioned interest, coming in at 40 yards in length, which is about half of a football field. It is the only pyramid of its kind in Europe and the oldest surviving structure in Rome. The Pyramid of Cestus was built between year 18 and 12 BC and is now 2,034 years old. After the Roman conquests in Egypt, Egyptomania took hold. Artifacts traveled the countryside in circuses, and obelisks were even shipped from Egypt to Rome. Before his passing, Gaius Cestius was a chief magistrate of a popular religious group and an avid Egyptomaniac. The Pyramid of Cestus was built in 330 days in accordance to Gaius Cestius's will. It is inscribed within the pyramid that due to sumptuary laws, fabric made of gold could not be displayed as requested by Cestius. At the time, Rome had laws against flaunting extreme wealth, like a massive pyramid for a dead man in under a year wasn't ostentatious at all. uh, but some of you may recognize this next one. This pyramid is Kokur and is located in northern Cambodia. Kokur is 35 yards in height, so slightly shorter than Cestius, but is nearly 60 yards in wide in length. Kokur took 14 years to build, with its completion being in 942 AD, which was 954 years after the building of Pyramid of Cestius. This pyramid was commissioned by King Jayavarman IV. He moved the capital city from Angkor to Kokur. What was a growing town was transformed into a Hindu temple. And even though the people in Cambodia were predominantly Buddhist, so Kokur became an administrative and religious center for a religion that the people didn't follow or grow up with. In 944 AD, after Jayavarman's death, King Harsavarman moved the capital back to Angkor. All of the surrounding evidence has led historians to believe that Jayavarman was a usurper king, complete tyrant. This pyramid is possibly the one that I find the most fascinating. This is the Ryung Hotel in Pyongyang, North Korea. This modern pyramid is the world's largest pyramid at 361 yards in height, which would be about 3.5 football fields tall. This hotel is made up of 105 stories and covered in LEDs on all three sides and has been completely empty for 13 years. Commissioned by Kim Il-sung, its construction began in 1987. The pyramid was set to be finished in 1989, making it the largest hotel in the world at that time. However, Rayong didn't reach its full structural height until 2006, taking a total of 19 years. Worried about North Korea falling behind South Korean advancements, the supreme leader produced a plan to build a hotel where vices such as capitalism and gambling could take place. Kim Il sung was trying to convince Western investments and tourism into the North Korean economy. Um, Very different environment than what we now know of North Korea. However, this hotel is widely known as the Hotel of Doom. It devastated the economy even further over three regimes to satisfy a dictatorship's vanity. The commission deepened the effects of the Great North Korean Famine, where an estimated 2.5 to 3.5 million people died of starvation, abuses, or simply were just murdered. Uh, Even though there are current efforts to revitalize Rayong, this pyramid, like many before it, it represents a tomb. Even though these structures are 1,000 years old to thousands of years apart in age, each one has a dark history rooted in powerful people displaying cataclysmic wealth while utilizing some form of vassal or slave labor. These three pyramids, as wondrous as they may be, are all examples of humanity's ingenuity when displaying wealth, control, and power. From a religious dominus of Rome, a Cambodian despot, to multiple North Korean dictators, a pyramid was the composition of choice to exhibit a superfluous power. Something to keep in mind during your next trip to Rome, or when someone eventually suggests building the next modern pyramid. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.